Wow. Ekasen, Baoni. Ekasen, Baoni. Ekasen, Baoni. As you may already imagine, my story did not begin here. Standing here in this blue classy suit, ready to give a speech to you all. My story begins from the beginning, quite literally. At the age of 3, my parents sent me and my siblings to Africa because they wanted us to experience the Nigerian culture. At the time, from what I can remember from my early childhood, all I loved to do was eat, sleep, and cause a little havoc. So moving to Nigeria didn't really have much of an effect on me. However, when it was time to go back to the United States 4 years later, that's when I really began to feel dejected. I was finally able to formulate relationships with friends and family, but was now forced to leave them all behind. Just imagine if you were 7 years old and had to leave the people, the country that was so dear and beloved to you. Wouldn't you be homesick? I was. And looking at everyone for the last time brought tears to my eyes, as all I could do was wave them goodbye as the bus carried me on to the airport. Although I love this country now, at the time, when I was arriving at the United States, the thought of being a stranger in the country I was born in was agonizing. As the days went by, I was set to enroll in the 2nd grade. And the day before my first day of school, I was extremely anxious and nervous because I was set to enter a classroom environment where everything was foreign to me. That day, during the first day of school, every step I took closer to the school felt like misery. During these formative weeks in the 2nd grade, I found it difficult to keep up with my peers in ELA. Years spent in Nigeria with a different dialect of English and a second language, Yoruba, made it difficult for me to embrace the quote-unquote formal English spoken in the United States. As a result, I found myself reading little critter books for preschoolers, while my peers read more advanced age reading material, and was in jeopardy of being promoted to the next grade. I felt embarrassed and secluded because I couldn't read what my classmates read, laugh at the satirical works that they laughed at, and truly enjoy what they enjoyed. However, all of this began to change when a close family friend of mine introduced me to the Madison Square Boys and Girls Club. And I made one of the best decisions of my life by constantly nagging my mother to pay the $5 application fee. Initially, the clubhouse was very foreign and mysterious to me. However, after meeting the staff, they truly made it feel like home. They were the first people, besides my family, to genuinely care about my well-being, and that made all the difference. Gradually, I became comfortable in my new environment and was finally able to make friends. The clubhouse held homework hours during the beginning of the program, which allowed me to improve my English daily. The bountiful resources at my disposal, like the staff, the library, and daily interactions with my peers, also allowed me to develop my skills. The programs, like Passports to Manhood, which helped young boys develop into the capable young men that they can be, and Money Matters, which taught the many important skills of financial literacy, allowed me to develop necessary morals alongside my peers. Additionally, I was awarded with the Explorer of the Year award, and the clubhouse was able to see the hard work I was doing. And this didn't stop there. I graduated from middle school as a salutatorian, and I'm currently graduating. On June 24th as the valedictorian. as the valedictorian from Eximius College Preparatory Academy. And this fall, I'll be attending Boston University on a full ride scholarship. The clubhouse had many activities, such as going on field trips to Billy B's, or staying domestically within the clubhouse and getting to school some of the staff in billiards. This motivated me to continue attending the club every day. Plus, I have to admit, my crush also attended the clubhouse, which gave me the motivation to attend daily. Thanks to the clubhouse, I learned how to swim in the deep end, in the pool, and in life. So in closing, I repeat, Ekase Baoni, which means good afternoon, and how are you doing in Yoruba. So thank you for listening to my speech, and thank you for your continued support of Madison. Mommy, I didn't forget about you. I know you're back there. Thank you. You gave the clubhouse $5, and in turn, the clubhouse showed me the world. And of course, my aunt back there who also came to support me. I didn't forget about you either. And the many staff that helped me along this journey. And all of you guys, the clubhouse family, thank you for being here, and thank you for supporting me.